What is most important to you? What is most important to you? Is it relationships? Is it money? Is it approval and acknowledgement? Or is it growth? What is that for you? I want you to write it in the comments. And the funny thing is, there's only one right answer. And today we're diving into why there's only one right answer. Now, let me share with you that for the longest time, I thought it was relationships. Why? Because when I grew up, I saw when people were happy or not happy, and they were talking about what was going wrong in their relationships. So I thought, that's very important. So perhaps that is what makes people the happiest. So have you have been having that experience as well? Let me know in the comments. And did you come to a sort of realization if this might not be true or may have been true for you? Because over time that changed for me. Over time that changed for me. And when I grew up, I saw, of course, that people were focused on earning money. So, because money is important, we need money to have a roof above our head and to buy food, buy healthy food, to be safe, to invest in whatever the things that you're doing. Is it studying? Is it making sure that you're able to do whatever the things that are very important to you in that moment? Okay. So, what is exposed to us when we grow up? That you have to make money. That you have to make money. So, what people do, because this society is built on money, it's an exchange, and without, you're not happy. It doesn't buy you happiness. Money makes stronger what is inside of you. So, what happens when you see people working and working and working and working and going for the money? Do they find their fulfillment? No, they don't either. What are you with all the money in the world if you don't have this fulfillment? If you live with fear, right? There's no fulfillment in there. So there's only one right answer. So let me re-ask the question. If you were to choose what is the most important to you, relationships, approval, making money, or growth, what would it be? The only right answer is growth. Why? Because if you focus on growth, then you improve all of the others. You improve yourself by becoming more aware. You improve yourself by getting to understand, hey, wait a minute, what is this all about? What is the thing that's not working for other people? What is the thing that's not working for me? Because first you focus on others and then you come to understand, okay, but it doesn't matter how other people live their lives. It matters how I live my life. And when you come to the understanding that when you study, you get to learn so many things about you. You get to discover your resistance. You get to discover your fears. You get to discover what are the things in your life that could need improvement. And how do you get to improve those things? Only by studying. There's so much information about and wisdom to find, to receive, to gain by looking at your own life and being extremely honest with you. What is not working? So how many of you do that? How many of you have that courage? how many of you have that honesty, or how many of you have that responsibility? Because all too often I see that people make other things, how do you say, responsible for the situation that they're in. So, and when you get to understand, okay, it's my responsibility, then what's your option? Imagine that when you study on a daily basis, when you read those books and really go for application, really go for introspection, really go for, okay, let me sit with pen and paper. What is not working for me? What are the areas in my life that I need to improve? How can I get to improve it? Go and look for people who have the results that you want. For approval, where do you go to receive your approval? Is it with your loved ones? Is it with the people you grew up with? Is it with your friends and your family? Why do you need their approval? So the only way how you are able to improve all of it is by growth, by growing, by becoming a new version of you who is aware, who is aware of the things that get you to another level of you. And so for the last years, I came to realization it's growth, even though all of the other ones are a contribution, of course, to how you live your life and how you're able to gear up, for sure. Then again, growth is the thing that, even though you have to learn lessons, those lessons you have learned by growing. The mistakes that people make, or the mistakes that you made, you won't make them anymore. When you got to realization, when you got to that realization, what it is that you, how do you say, what it is that makes you move forward the way you want to move forward. So when you came to the realization because of this video, then let me know in the comments, because for the longest time I didn't know about that. And I know I'm an ant person, so of course several things are important at the same time, yet this question is about the most important to improve all the other ones. So if you learned something new today, let me know in the comments. My name is Siege Nagels. I am a transformational coach. You can call me a life coach. I also love to call myself a transformational mentor, because life is about permanent change. How can you support yourself to go from where you are to where you want to be? And how do you get to move into that direction? That's what it's all about. I'm here to connect you more with your greater self, so you get to live your freedom and embrace your true self. All right. Talk to you very, very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.